surface was covered with lily pads. Kate loved it there. It was where they'd had all their serious chats over the years. He said nothing until they were both sitting on the bridge, feet dangling over the edge, the water slowly flowing from the pond into the stream below them. "Look, Kate, I know." Sam's tone was no longer teasing. "I don't want to go. Well, that's not true. I do. I want to fly, be a pilot, and of course we have to defeat Hitler. It simply must be done, and we are the generation to do it. My father's generation saw them off the last time. Now it's our turn." Kate could hear the excitement in his voice, no matter how hard he tried to sound regretful. "But you're Irish, for God's sake, in every way that matters. I know you were born there and went to school, and you're Protestant, and the title and all of that. But you grew up here. This is your home. I just can't believe you're going to walk away from, well, from everything." She coloured. What she could never say was how she hated the thought of him leaving her. "No more Keneficks at Robinswood. Your family have lived in Robinswood for centuries. It's just, well, it's just wrong." His voice softened, and he turned to face her. "If there was any other option, some way of keeping things going here, I'd take it. I swear I would. But there isn't. The debts my father left are beyond even what Mummy knew, and she knew a lot. He gambled almost everything. Patches of land, the artwork, antiques, horses. He never really let on how bad things were. You know what he was like. All parties and whiskey and off to the races. He didn't want to face the truth. And now that it's all mine, well, I've been over it with my mother, and there's no other way. We'll rent the land to Charlie Warren and close up the house. We'll sell the rest of the furniture, china, silver, everything that we can, and that will have to be used to pay the debts. Nobody in their right mind would buy Robinswood. The house is too big, and it needs a fortune spent on it to even make it waterproof. You know yourself all about the damp and everything. I hate to do it, Kate, I really do, but there's no other way. I'm going to talk to Warren, though, to make sure you girls and Dermot and Isabella are looked after. He'll probably keep your father on. He can't manage 400 extra acres on his own. And nobody knows Robinswood like Dermot Murphy. My father always said that." Kate swallowed. "When Daddy hears about—" Sam interrupted her. "Kate, please. Let me try to sort everything out first. Don't say anything to your family until I can make sure they are provided for. Please, there's no point in worrying everyone unnecessarily. Promise me." He lifted her face with his finger to look straight into her eyes. She sighed. "Please, Kate, just let me deal with it." He gazed at her, and she melted inside. "Fine," she said gruffly, to hide her embarrassment. "Thanks. I'll sort this out for your family." He looked around, taking in the beautiful vista of the trees, the babbling brook, and the glimpses of the azure Atlantic in the distance. "I'm heartbroken, but we'll have to ship out. It's the only way." "There's always another way," Kate muttered, though she was only parroting something she'd heard in a film. She'd had no idea things were so bad. Daddy and Mammy were appalled at how much land Austin, Sam's father, had given up. And while her father was excellent at his job, she knew he was being expected to do more and more with less and less money. She and her sisters, and her mother too, were taking on so much more work. Half of the household staff had been let go, and many of the farmhands were no longer full-time. No matter what Dermot did, he couldn't work with nothing. "Look, Kate, my mother..."